Congratulations to Blue Scapegoats for winning the Protagonist Drawing Contest. Be sure to check out their Tumblr down below. It is linked in the description for some awesome fan art. Hello everybody, it is Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and welcome back to another quick Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 discussion video. First off, I just want to say, because a few people have been commenting and saying like, oh, where's the Yu-Gi-Oh! 6 video? You know, it didn't V-Jump leak, where's the Yu-Gi-Oh! 6 video? And for those of you that aren't on Twitter, or for those of you that don't follow it up to the date, like, you know, crazily like I do, V-Jump was a bit of a bust. The only Yu-Gi-Oh! 6 stuff was just recycled information that we already learned at Jump Festa, which is a real shame because at Jump Festa they said look to V-Jump for more information about the 6th series, and yet there was absolutely no information. There was a new Raid Raptors monster, which was kind of interesting because I don't think Shun is going to end up dueling again, so that'll probably be an unused Raid Raptor, an unused in the anime Raid Raptors monster. And other than that, there was really nothing Arc 5 related, which Arc 5 or Yu-Gi-Oh! 6 related. So V-Jump, a bit disappointing, but again, when there is Yu-Gi-Oh! 6 news, I will be hopefully bringing it as soon as I can onto this channel in a discussion video. So I just wanted to get that quick disclaimer out of the way. We do have some news about the duel in 140, Akaba Reiji vs. Zarc. That is the episode. I believe it was leaked in Weekly Shonen, so I'm going to read you what we just got, and then I'm going to give my thoughts on it, and of course I want to hear from you guys as well. So here it is. This is about episode 140. It's time to settle this once and for all. The Supreme King War reaches its climax. Yuya's friends challenge the demonic duelist one after another, but each fell like flies without being able to lay a finger on Zarc. Things hit a crisis when even Leo's secret plan, the tactics that defeated Zarc before, fail a second time around, but Reiji finally duels at last. Damn right. Akaba Reiji takes a stand in a moment of absolute despair, and Yuya's greatest and strongest rival shows his evolved power. He's going to use 3 new monsters: DDD Executive Caesar, DDD Executive Temujin, and DDD Executive Alexander. So that is going to be really awesome to see, and it looks like this duel is going to conclude in episode 140, which is pretty awesome because, again, we're going to learn about the 141 to 144 summaries at once, and who knows what's going to happen after that, but who even knows what's going to happen in this duel? Do you guys think Reiji is going to be able to defeat Zarc? That line right there, Yuya's greatest and strongest rival, shows his evolved power, either leads me to believe that he is going to defeat Zarc, or that he's going to put up a really, really tough fight. Maybe in a draw, or no, I couldn't see a no result, but maybe he's going to draw with him. But another really interesting thing here, at the end of the 139 summary, it says, and finally in front of Zarc's eyes, or in front of his eyes, Leo, ... And some people thought that maybe that meant, I actually thought that maybe it meant in front of Leo's eyes, Rei appears. But I think it means in front of Zarc's eyes, Leo, ... And I think in front of Zarc's eyes, Leo is going to try to use the 4 cards like Rei did, like his daughter did in the original dimension, to split the world back into 4, to split Zarc back into 4. Leo's all over the place. I mean, he really has no clue what he's doing, and he's just gonna fail. He's gonna fail a second time around. So what will happen to Leo? I don't know. I talked about it in the podcast for these summaries, that I said Leo is, I just have a feeling that he's going to be like a permanent death. And I really do, I still think that it's possible. This doesn't really lead me any more or less to believe that that will happen, but I just think it's funny that Leo is going to fail. And he deserves to fail, honestly, because his plan was absolutely horrid. It was absolutely horrid. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think Reiji is going to defeat Zarc? And where do you think the show goes from here? There's only a few things that can happen. Zarc can, I guess, if Reiji defeats Zarc, it'll just be interesting because I don't know what happens from that point on. If Reiji defeats Zarc, which I think a few people believe will happen, I know Scarlight posted on his Tumblr and he said, breaking news, Reiji will defeat Zarc, and there's nothing, unless I missed a piece of information that confirms that he's going to defeat Zarc, but if he does, then Zarc is not the main antagonist. He can't be, because in no Yu-Gi-Oh! Have they defeated the main antagonist in a duel just for him to get back up and duel again, and that would just kind of be boring. That's not Yu-Gi-Oh! When the main antagonist loses, the problem is resolved. So that just kind of adds to my speculation and a lot of people's speculation that Zarc is not the end boss, and if Zarc is going to go out in 140, maybe that 5th entity that a few of us, including myself, have believed to be existing within Zarc is going to split off from Zarc. Zarc is going to go into his past form. We're finally going to get a face reveal. Maybe that demonic spirit is going to defeat Reiji, and then Rei is going to appear, and Rei and Zarc, previous Zarc before the corruption, will take on this final boss, this final entity. I think that would be really, really awesome. Sure, Reiji ends up losing, but Reiji still gets a big win against Zarc, so it doesn't really harm his character that much. In fact, I think it would actually help his character a lot to take, because he's never lost. The only loss he has, he surrendered to Yugioh. He's never lost where he was actually outmaneuvered and his life points reach 0. So I think it would be good for his character to get a little vulnerability. I would love for them to go that route. I would love for Zarc and Rei to team up. Again, Zarc, I'm referring to the Zarc in the flashbacks. That Zarc that we didn't see his face reveal before he was corrupted and before he was hell-bent on victory. And maybe him and Rei will team up in the final battle. I think that would be really cool. Is that something that you guys want to see? Let me know down below. But yeah, that's going to pretty much wrap it up. When I post this, there's probably only 12 hours left to get your entries in for the life points contest. I will be doing a video showing off all the entries on Saturday. Send it to my email in the video. I'll link the video down below. Again, just guessing how many total life points will be lost between episodes 139 and 144. If this duel ends in 140, who the heck knows what's going to happen in those February episodes. That's why it will be a very, very interesting contest, and I really do hope you guys will enter that contest, because we have about, again, 106, 107 entries. I wanted 100, so thank you to everyone who's entered. And hopefully we get up to like 120, 125. That would be really awesome. So anyway, guys, I look forward to talking to you in the comments down below. The main question that I want answered here from you guys: will Reiji defeat Zarc? Will Zarc defeat Reiji? And since this kind of the Supreme King War reaches its climax, since this duel is going to end, what will happen in 141 and on? Because after 140, we only have 8 episodes left, 4 in February and 4 in March. So we are really, really at the nitty-gritty here, guys. So I really want to hear from you guys about what's going to happen after this duel. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, leave your thoughts down below. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day.
Hill, I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I'm gonna hold my head, cause I have no fear. This probably seems crazy, a graveyard theory. Our ghosts try to approach me and got lyrics.